Hello everyone, the December Review here, back again with a movie review. Today, we have the recently released Netflix film The Union, starring Halle Berry and Mark Wahlberg. Mild spoilers are ahead, so make sure to check out the film, streaming exclusively on Netflix. The Union is an action comedy about a covert group known as the Union, who engage in international missions of espionage and high-tech James Bond-level shenanigans. Their latest mission goes haywire, resulting in a data breach available now to the highest bidder. One of its members, Roxanne Hall, played by Halle Berry, decides to recruit her former boyfriend, Mike McKenna, played by Wahlberg, in order to try and retrieve the information. Things blow up. Cars go really fast and double twists and turns are on the menu in this predictable but also entertaining comedy. The story here is your usual checklist of international spy action. There isn't really anything too unique in terms of getting from point A to point B on the action side of things. The subplot involves the former relationship between Roxanne and Mike, and if the time together on this mission rekindles any of their old emotions. I was reminded a bit early on of the Ocean's 11 series in terms of style, but that doesn't sustain itself. It's more of an introduction than a full influence for the film. Those movies are oil slick on substance and cinematography. The Union tones down that bravado, but we're essentially in a similar genre. One of the best parts of the film is its cast. Aside from the two lead megastars, the movie also features J.K. Simmons as the team's ringleader. He brings his usual funny and confident mannerisms he's perfected since his Spider-Man days, and is always engaging when on screen. Also here's Lorraine Bracco, who plays Mike's mom. She's the all-knowing New Jersey personality who pops in from time to time with phone calls checking in. It's a small role, but it's always cool to see a soprano back on the screen, especially staying in a New Jersey character. The two sides of the film mostly work well together. For the action, you get a variety of chase scenes ranging from rooftop roughhousing, motorcycle madness, and fisticuff craziness. The pacing is well put together, bringing its relationship angle along slowly. We get some backstory in between chase scenes, all of which attempt to try and bring its leads closer together. As a comedy, there are some pretty funny moments here. It mostly ranges from sarcastic one-liners and insults to some funny sight gags. The funny is well represented. There's a Rocky-esque montage scene here where Mike gets his Union training. Like most of the action, it's loaded with improbable moments, but it does well setting up its character to be able to pull off the more elaborate situations that are to follow once the plot to retrieve the data kicks in. Of which there's a pretty funny scene here where Mike does a drop-off which goes haywire and ends up in a shady restaurant. The banter between everyone involved is quite amusing. Behind the lens, director Julian Farino keeps things light and colorful. The traditional action moments are framed very well, and the movie's vibrant palette is a big plus. Farino has done a lot of other notable TV work, including directing multiple episodes of Entourage, while also popping in on other big hit series like Sex and the City, Big Love, and The Office. Overall, The Union is a solid action comedy, if not a bit too familiar for its own good. You've seen all of this already. As a Netflix film, it continues the tradition of mining the middle ground for a big opening spot in the top 10 list. It's the proverbial streaming version of the weekend box office. Gunpowder Milkshake still holds the title as the best original Netflix action film produced to date. Still, The Union has a lot to like. While a bit redundant, it's all done very well. There's just enough plot twists to keep things intriguing, and the cast here is excellent. You'll get a good mix of funny, action, and relationship that keeps you entertained. The ending sets up a potential sequel which would be worth a watch now that its origin story of sorts is complete. For a quick weekend new release hangout movie, The Union is a solid option. I give the film 2.5 out of 5 stars. It's right down the middle for me. It's not bad, it's not great, it's funny and worth a watch. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel for more, and let me know your thoughts on the film in the comments section below.